Hey guys, what's up? AgivnoFox here, back with a new video. You guys should know that I'm a huge anime fan. One of my current favorite animes to watch is 7 Deadly Sins or Nanatsu no Taizai. If you're not a fan of anime, then you can click off of this video until next time. So anyway, for those of you who haven't seen this show, I'ma give you a brief description. So there are these 7 characters who as a group are identified as the 7 Deadly Sins. They're labeled according to the sins they committed. So there's the sin of envy, wrath, gluttony, greed, pride, sloth and lust. Anyway, you should be watching the show nevertheless if you're an anime fan. Today we are gonna be ranking the 7 sins from weakest to strongest in the anime currently. A little disclaimer: if you aren't up to date with the anime, this may contain spoilers. That's just my warning. So without further ado, let's get into it. At number 7 we have the Fox sin of greed, Born. Now I know a lot of you Born fans might be confused as to why he is so low. I know Born will get stronger, but as of current he is the weakest. The guy couldn't even give Esterosa a good choke. I've seen pornos with better choking than that. Bro, the man looked like he was struggling to shit. Born was useless against Chandler. Born was useless against Esterosa. There are so many times when Born is a liability, and with or without him it's the same. All he's talking about is protecting Elaine, and right now he's fuck all. Bro, with the way you're moving, even a guy like Arthur can take your gal. He would give her some of that Excalibur, if you know what I mean. I can't recall the last time I've seen Born looking strong. I believe it was against Pump in the movie. And seriously? Pump? Pump couldn't even beat anyone, even if he was Tyson Fury fan. Let me know in the comments section if I'm right, guys. Now for all of you Born fans out there, there is still hope left for the Immortal One, as if you've read the manga you would know. Right now he's in purgatory. The anime hasn't shown anything else with him. It's because the other 6 have ranked up makes Born the weakest member currently. At number 6 we've got the Boar sin of gluttony, Merlin. This might actually be a bit controversial, but hear me out. Now I get that she's the greatest mage in Britannia. However, Merlin hasn't had any power boost like the others above her have. Merlin's character development arc still is yet to be screened. Honestly, there isn't really much that we know about her. She's a mystery even up to now. All I know is that she's the daughter of a strong mage and her real name is some other language. I can't even pronounce it without having a seizure. So far all we've seen is that Merlin seems to share a great bond with Elizabeth. She refers to Elizabeth as sister, so there's clearly a strong connection. Merlin's true form is actually a little girl. I can see the disappointed look on your faces. All of you that wanted to shag Merlin, including myself. Newsflash, she's a child. She must be super strong as well because she negotiated with the demon and goddess clan. That's mental. Imagine someone getting power from both the demon and goddess race. We still don't know how she got her gluttony sin. She's still a big mystery. Why she's stronger than Born, however, is because her magic is feared by high-level demons like Zeldris. Adding to that, Born is still pretty lame. Her combat class is around 4000, but she has the power of infinity. This is why Merlin is the biggest mystery. How can you have a low power level but your magic power is mad? Plus Merlin is actually really smart. Just imagine going to retrieve Arthur from 4 high-level demons. Her wittiness is what makes her so strong. Merlin has more to go in terms of power increase, but it hasn't been revealed as yet, so we can't put her any higher. Wait. Before we continue, I'd like to point out that a lot of you that view my videos haven't subscribed. Please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Also, I upload different types of videos, as you may have noticed. So if you want me to do a video on anything specific, just let me know and I'll get on it. Anyway, moving on, at number 5 is the goat sin of lust, Gotha. This has to be my second favorite character out of the 7 sins. Gotha was always a mysterious character. The way he behaved was always questionable. He almost got me thinking he would betray the sins at one time. Later in the series, however, they did reveal a few things. Like Gotha of the Sins is actually a doll created by Demon Gotha. Demon Gotha was actually a high-powered demon who could face Zeldris. Anyway, so Demon Gotha unfortunately died and he left all or most of his powers to Gotha, which is yet to be seen. Later in the story he falls in love with this woman Nadja. It was good times, but unfortunately due to her being ill she died. Trying to keep her alive, he gives her his doll heart, but it doesn't work. Anyway, basically he was accused of shagging her to death. That's how he got his lust sin. Like, these men didn't sit down and think it through. Gotha couldn't possibly finish that fast. Unless they think Gotha was packing and it was too much even for her kingdom. Plus she died smiling, so she couldn't possibly be raped. She must have been the happiest rape victim if that was the case. Done. No, Gotha moving hard with that big dick energy. Anyway, so he recovers this memory and his power just increases drastically. He's great at long-distance attacks and he was a key element in holding off Chandler. Despite Gotha being strong, he wasn't able to beat Dian. This brings me to number 4, which is the serpent sin of envy, Dian. Now Dian was able to go head-to-head with Gotha and she practically won. She is the supposed queen of the giant race. We don't know how she got her sin, but it's envy, so it must be bad. So obviously she had a test with Droll to see if she would do the right thing. If she didn't, she's dead, but she passed, so hooray. The thing about Dian though is, although she has a power boost and all that, she didn't completely destroy Gotha. Now she's stronger than him. Some people can also argue that she didn't want to hurt him. But I wouldn't send rocks to someone if I didn't want them hurt. Fam, she wanted to fuck him over with how much rocks. Plus her power increase doesn't let her learn Droll's style instantly, so while I think she is learning some parts, she won't master the badass giant dance that quickly. Plus when she was fighting she didn't use her sacred treasure. Which means there's more to Dian's power than we know in the anime. Currently, even though she wasn't able to defeat Chandler, she still held her own against him. Yeah, she had help from King and Gotha, but that's impressive still. Moving on to number 3, which is the grisly sin of Sloth King. Now for all you Dian fans, put your panties back on. I get that the two had a power boost. Dian should be stronger at least anyway, but hear me out. Think of King of Fairy facing a giant Dian. See where I'm going with this? King has all the advantages. He can hit her with long-distance attacks. He can move swiftly because of his small nature. His Spirit Spear Chastiful can attack with King away from danger. Dian's only effective strategy would be to size down and get more speed to combat King. But remember one thing. Dian's only as strong as her giant form. So if she were to size down, King could easily deliver Sunflower and end the fight. Now I know the argument you could put up. The giant dance is a very effective movement that allows Dian to dodge attacks and get in close proximity to their opponent. King's Chastiful is a defensive as well as offensive treasure, however. It would be a close fight, but King I believe would still win. If you still don't agree, ask yourself who wins between Gloxinia and Droll. If you still think Droll, then you are mental. King will still beat her and then give her the other Spirit Spear. I've really got to stop with this dark humor. Thanks for watching this video so far. If you like these type of videos, just hit that like button. Also, if you have ideas for me, just leave it in the comment section and I'll do them right away. Now number 2 will be controversial. Please do one thing, pause the video and guess your number 2. Number 2 is the dragon sin of wrath, Meliodas. Meliodas is the leader of the 7 deadly sins. He's also the son of the Demon King. He was once the leader of the 10 Commandments. Now with all this on his resume, how is he still second, you ask? You see, Meliodas hasn't unlocked his full potential as yet. The manga reveals that he'll soon get all of his power back. Currently he's evil and his emotions are gone. So he's basically a demon cunt. Born has gone into purgatory to retrieve his memories. So for now we can only work with what we have now. His power far exceeds any one of the 5 sins mentioned previously. The guy also has full counter which can reflect any power sent at him. He's also extremely fast. Like this man would just pass you and just like your cut. Like this man has no weak spots. The only person that's stronger than him is the man that actually defeated him. You guys know who I'm talking about. The lion sin of pride, Escana. This man is the don of the anime series. Nobody is ready for this man blood. My guy Meliodas came running at this man and got battered and he didn't even touch him. Fam, you know when characters are bad when they got the hidden power. Escana's power comes from the sun. Whenever the sun comes out in the morning his power rises and it peaks at noon. His power at peak is called the One. Bro, you don't wanna be around when that form comes around. Because let me tell you, his opponents might as well be porn stars because once he transforms they are fucked. You might as well call him Dwayne The Rock Johnson, fam. Because he's kicking everyone's candy asses in this form. He legit fucked up Meliodas in the One form. Like my guy thought he was moving rapid and all of a sudden he's bleeding. Honestly, the only reason why Escana isn't like perfect is because when the sun goes down his power level falls. Thus he becomes a shell of himself at night. Man went from Dwayne The Rock Johnson to James Ellsworth in a matter of minutes. Blood. When Escana isn't fighting, the Sims lose. They've honestly got no bottle. Without a doubt though, Escana right now is the strongest character in the anime. Well guys, that's it for the video today. Let me know your thoughts on this list. Also I want to see if your list differs from mine. So just leave it in the comment section for me. Thank you. Do leave a like or subscribe. Peace be with you all.